Please take a few moments to learn the necessary information to help you assimilate into Polish society. Emergency services in Poland, as well as those caring for the safety of citizens, are the police, municipal police, fire brigade, and ambulance services. Remember that the help provided by these services is free of charge. If you need urgent help from any of these services, call the European Free Emergency number at 112. In public places, it is prohibited to consume alcohol, litter, use coarse language, smoke cigarettes in places where people gather. Please respect quiet hours in residential areas, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. While driving in Poland, remember the following. On motorways, 140 kilometers per hour. On express roads, 120 kilometers per hour. Outside built-up areas, 90 kilometers per hour. In built-up areas, 50 kilometers per hour, unless the road sign states otherwise. When driving a vehicle on a public road, please adhere to the following. From dawn to dusk, use low beam lights or daytime lights. The permissible blood alcohol content in the body while driving is less than 0.2 promille. Follow instructions given by a policeman. Failure to stop for a police inspection is a serious crime. Using seatbelts is compulsory. Transport children up to 150 centimeters tall only in a safety seat or other restraint. Use a hand-free phone while driving. The vehicle must have fire extinguishers and a warning triangle. It is also recommended that there is a first aid kit and a reflective vest. When moving outside the built-up area, pedestrians are required to wear reflective elements to improve their visibility. Always be careful about your own safety and that of others around you. In crowded places, keep an eye on your luggage and documents. Do not leave them unattended, and always keep the most important and most valuable things with you. Be cautious of strangers. Don't give strangers access to your documents and mobile phone. Be in constant contact with family and friends, informing them of your current location and keeping them updated when changes occur. Only undertake legal work that is stipulated in the contract. Make sure that the offered salary is not too attractive compared to market rates offered by other employers and agencies for the same position. Make sure whether the working conditions, accommodation, and duties declared by the employer are not suspiciously attractive. Always stay in a group when using private transportation offered by random people. Write down or take a photograph of the registration number of the vehicle you are traveling in, and if possible, send it to family and friends. Remember that children and adolescents require constant supervision and care from adults. Teach your child basic personal details and a contact number to parents or guardians. Explain how to behave in the following situations. When in a crowd or strange environment, when a child is being called by a parent or guardian, he should respond immediately. When a child can't see his parents, he should call out loudly for them. When another adult tries to take them away, he should shout out loudly and protest. When a child sees a policeman after such an incident, he should report immediately what happened. As adults, we must remember the following. Children are curious about the world, unaware of its basic dangers. It is advisable to sew a tag with contact details into the child's clothing with the parent's or guardian's name and phone number. You can put on the child's wrist a non-lost armband or other such gadget where the parent's or guardian's contact details should be saved. When entering crowded places, you should determine a potential meeting place with the child and make them aware that they should wait there and not look for an adult on their own. Regardless of gender, religious beliefs, language, or origin, we all have the right to our oneness and have it respected. Hate speech is offensive messages directed against another person as aggressive spoken words as well as posted on the internet. The victim of hate or witnesses of it must not ignore it. The presented knowledge is only part of the information that will increase your safety and security. Remember, you can also find other important information on government websites. When looking for specific information, for example, accommodation or work, register on the website pomagamukrainia.gov.pl. You will also get help at one of the reception points for Ukrainian refugees. Information about their locations can be found on the website katowice.uw.gov.pl Pomagam Ukraina. At the following address, ua.gov.pl, citizens of Ukraine can find comprehensive information on entering Poland, reception points, and legalization of stay. More information can be found on our info line indicated on the screen.